That's not a bad idea if you pull it
no,
off.
that's awful.
If you pull that off, I will give you those titles.
Okay.
Everything happened.
So I have
Gone.
2 ideas now.
We have to go with one.
I know.
Do you want to risk it for the biscuits, or do you want to
This
just
is
play
such
it
a
safe?
dumb idea. Welcome, everybody, to the 5-Star Frogcast. I am your host, Kevin Benet Amador, and with me across the screen is my tag partner, T-Money, Tyler Harrison.
Boom. We're here. We're back.
Here. We're back. Our last episode, we were talking about, some talks for the Toronto show that happened. Would have been last week. We were gonna put on an episode that same week, just a little bit later on.
Yeah.
It got delayed. We're doing it now, and now this episode has become huge because we have a little bit of talk about the Toronto show and my amazing prediction I got right, which I should be able to get a point on these predictions, but it's okay. I will not get into that. And then we also have Clash of the Castle to do predictions on, and All Out to do predictions on, because it's all going down.
Big show this week. And
So, we'll start quickly off. Toronto show. Really good show overall. A really good show.
Great show. Actually, good show to be coming back to. A lot of good things. I mean, we got to see someone get put through a table. My boys, the Alpha Academy, were there. I was pretty hyped about that.
You were hyped about that. We got on the camera with first time.
We got on the camera, a couple of times.
Yeah, we did it. Our goal is secured.
Yeah. Next is AEW.
We got our tickets for AEW Dynamite. Mm-hmm. We are not us two are not sitting in the camera view, but our boy Tony got himself some good seats, and we may have to send him our sign. And so the Frogcast will be on TV once again. Potentially. Always gonna happen. I make the rules. No sign, no title.
It's gonna strip him of the championship.
Yeah,
your big prediction. You've been
Johnny Gargano.
Right.
Let's just quickly talk about Johnny Gargano, because live, I don't know, when you're watching on TV, I rewatched it. I'm like, okay, it makes sense,
it
still doesn't make any sense because it just hit out of nowhere.
It doesn't make sense, but you go, oh shoot, that word, oh my god. For us, it took us a couple of seconds to realize what's going on.
Because we heard the song, and I was like, it's just bumping my head. And then I saw the sign, and you looked over, and I was like, what the? I was like, holy crap. And then, the whole Toronto was going nuts. Johnny Gargano comes back. I guessed it. I predicted it. I knew he was coming back. He was saving him for the Toronto show. Once he didn't come for that Cleveland show, I knew it. I knew it right then there. Triple H is saving for the Toronto show because
Can we talk about our confusion with Dexter Lumis? Because for the longest time. You want to explain it?
It wasn't for the longest time, but
for a couple of minutes.
The whole match, I was keeping my eyes out for Dexter Lumis to just come out, and then I see this hooded character come by down in our section, down there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo, Tyler, it's Dexter. And then he's like, oh, here we go. And then the guy gets AJ, and we all thought it was some fan. Because they actually... Yeah. Oh, but, live, you don't see, you don't pay attention to the security and everything. It's all, it's all, set and everything.
And again, it's where we're sitting as well. Tony got the better view. He saw someone different.
He saw from Dexter.
Our perspective, we're not... And we're watching a match as well. So it's not like during the match we're looking to our right, watching for someone. We're looking in the general area where he comes down.
Yeah.
And so then...
Yeah, no, and they tackled this random...
That's the thing. It wasn't oh, get out of here, play roughing. No, they looked like he was... Bret Hart just got speared.
They lifted him up, and they tackled this guy onto the stairs. And I was like, oh crap, that was a fan. Everyone's like, oh, that's a fan. So I was like, wow, a fan literally tried to do that. And then Dexter, all of a sudden... next 10 seconds comes out, takes all the Miz, and Tyler's like, this either was a setup or it's one of the best like things
coincidence
that could have happened. And then we found out later it's actually a fan because they posted on Twitter. They wouldn't do that.
That was sick. It's at least psyched us out, which is good to know.
Which they wouldn't post it if it was without us.
No, that's what I'm saying. They would have. They would have ignored it.
Yeah, I was crazy. AJ sold it good too because he was like, "Who the heck was that?" And
because he even made it look like it was a fan. He's what the hell?
That was good.
AJ Styles clapped at him. That was great. So Raw was fun.
Edge, obviously, a good moment there. Returning to Toronto the first time in 12 years? 10 plus
12 years, yeah.
10, 12 years. So that was good. He had a really good match, pay-per-view quality match on Raw. Yeah. Saw some really good moves there. Canadian Destroyer, the Prettier, to name a few.
Dumb name.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, no. I was really, really happy with the overall show. Edge did hint that he would probably be retiring next year, August time, because they always come around August. So I think we're getting SummerSlam next year.
Yeah, maybe we see Edge win those titles.
Maybe, but he retires with them. That's just so weird.
He does it
again. He does it again. He wins the title and he retires with the championship, which is I don't know if it's the right send off for him though. I guess it works for him, but I think he wants to go on a run. Because he wants to...
Yeah, fair.
He never got to go on a final run, and I don't know.
Here, I'll predict it right now. He'll win what I would love, he wins the championship, right? Goes on a run until SummerSlam, and then at SummerSlam loses Johnny Gargano. Full circle moment.
He wins. He wins, and then he retires, and then there's a tournament.
Oh, you think he wins? Okay.
I think he wins. He has to have a proper send-off.
I like that. He wins, and they separate the titles. They vacate them both.
He's done.
Now there's two championships. I like that. He beats Roman Reigns.
He won't beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns will have to lose at some point. Whether it be Clash of the Castle, we'll get into it very soon. But I overall, Raw for me, solid. I don't know. I had a lot of fun. So I'd give it a high score. I'd give it a high score for that. And
definitely.
It has been great. Last night's Raw was great too for Pittsburgh. That was a great Raw. I love. The Edge Kurt Angle thing, that was great.
That was funny. They're getting a little bit real, which is something we were all waiting and hoping for. If they would kind of go back that, they did.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
AEW dropped the ball with one of their biggest
matches. Let's do this.
You want to save that? Okay.
We'll do it now.
Okay. AEW dropped the ball big time, in my opinion. I think so.
So yeah.
I would have been fine with us. Yeah.
I think there's still people that believe that Punk is injured. I don't think he's ever was injured, and because now in time you have to have the green light to go. Whether it's a concussion, whether it's any injury, you need to have the green light because he had surgery, right?
Yeah.
So they would, if he was hurt, they wouldn't let him fight.
And plus, even if you said they're like, okay, fine, sure, drop the title, they would have had a whole new match ready for All Out. You're not gonna have your main championship not at All Out.
Yeah, it's not even at All Out. Like that's bad now because
it looks. I text you this. I said no matter what, they have to have a 5-star match just to make this feud okay. And that's, I don't even think they can
pull. I don't know if they could do that.
I don't think so. I would have been fine with like a cheap roll up.
Tony Khan decided
it killed the momentum.
It can't wait till All Out. Then
that's
you gotta
fine.
No, it's not fine.
No, then make it a 15-minute match and then let Moxley win by a dirty pin.
No, but then that's stupid because you get the same match the paper.
I know, but I mean, if you're going to make,
just a bad booking.
It is 100% bad booking. You should have never had the match to begin with. But I'm saying if you're going through with this match, this is how you should have booked it, or at least edited like a double qualification, double count out.
Brought MJF back.
Yeah, that too.
And I don't know what's going on with that exactly. That whole situation. Rumors. But if you're gonna do a pay-per-view match, like a pay-per-view quality match on a Dynamite show, you gotta have something because that was crap.
Yeah. No, like I said, it's terrible because this is not like the TNT Championship. If it was a TNT Championship, it sucks. This is your main title. This is the title everyone looks to. So you make it last 3 minutes, and not only that, make Punk lose, which I'll go into talk more about predictions and what I think is going to happen. You make Punk lose, which then basically kills his whole run that he's had.
Yeah.
Obviously, Punk's been not happy with Hangman.
Did he even have a run?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the even run he was about to go on, I feel like he would have been on a decent run. I think he would have eventually lost it to Moxley at All Out. Maybe now my opinion change. But, what's it called? But now you can see he's kind of heated. He's got kind of heated with Hangman, which we'll have to talk about in another episode because this episode is full of stuff. So we might backtrack a bit. But I haven't heard much yet, so maybe the heat's died down a bit. I know Tony Khan's kind of losing control of the locker room, but I think they pulled it back in. They had a meeting with everyone.
They did have a meeting, yes.
So I think maybe everyone's cooler heads now, hopefully going forward. But you stumbled, and honestly, a terrible time to stumble, because if this was with Vince McMahon's era of WWE, fine, you stumble this bad, it's fine. Triple H, who's now producing week after week, good shows, good feuds. Seth Rollins versus, my biggest concern, I said multiple times, some of the feuds in NXT get boring. How will Triple H handle it? And I mean, right now, with just this rivalry alone, I said to Kevin, I already texted him on Instagram today, I said Seth Rollins and Riddle's rivalry right now is probably the feud of the year, in my opinion. Just how well they've been building it up. And honestly, taking them off the card at SummerSlam so Triple H can build it up was the smartest thing they've ever did. The hindsight now, it looks brilliant. We hated it before, but now I'm appreciative of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely dropped the ball on that one.
Huge time.
But to anyone who thinks that he's injured, he's not injured. No. And they tried to sell it more with that clip behind. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
Yeah, the behind the scenes, like, I don't even know if, like, last time I got injured, I felt the exact same, and then he's not injured. There's no they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. That would be really bad on the company. If they proved to everyone that they allow people to wrestle with injuries, that's bad.
Yeah.
Because then in the later run, if that person, let's say they had a concussion, and they deal with other issues that come with those concussions, they can get sued, and that's bad. So
yeah,
they gotta watch out here. But nonetheless, we'll move on now to Clash of the Castle predictions, and then we'll do All Out AEW predictions after, because first Clash of the Castle, then AEW All Out. So Tony obviously is not here to defend his title live, but he's still defending his titles.
Yep.
He's not able to join us for this episode. That's okay, because he sent his predictions not too long ago to me, and he's got some good predictions here.
All right.
So I have them out here.
Okay.
And now we shall get into this. Where is my pen? There it is. We can start now. Okay. Clash of the Castle. Second pay-per-view under Triple H's authority, I guess you could say. Power.
Second pay-per-view, first full control, I think.
Yeah.
Because he has control of the storylines this week.
Going into it, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And this is
his true test here.
In first
UK.
Yeah, in a while.
Oh, yeah.
So
first pay-per-view in years, like many.
Just like Toronto shows, they don't come often.
No.
This is a pay-per-view stadium show. It's gonna be good, I think.
I guarantee you this will probably be as big as WrestleMania to those fans, honestly, truthfully.
Oh, probably. For them, yeah.
This is their WrestleMania.
Yeah. Just like SummerSlam's kind of yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, kind of our WrestleMania. Because we don't get as much.
So Clash of the Castle, it's got, I think, 1, 2,
6
3,
matches.
6 matches. Seems like WWE's going for that 6 to 7 matches for every other pay-per-views to, I guess, lengthen some of them and obviously add segments and stuff. So not bad. I mean, if there's anything added, we obviously didn't predict that, so we're going off what we have right now. Yeah. So I'll start off with Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler for that women's title. When Liv won the title, all of us were like really happy for her, and we were like, Liv deserves this. She's gonna be a really good champion. I don't know if she's really lived up to that caliber and those expectations.
Yeah, I don't know if Triple H is just backing her or it's just we're realizing her character. She needs to do
Morgan
something
was more Vince's likings. Yeah. Baszler's more Triple H likings.
Yeah.
Triple H has been an NXT guy. We can obviously tell. So, that being said, I'm going Baszler over Liv. Baszler will then face Ronda Rousey very soon. Have that dream matchup.
I will agree with that. I think Baszler wins, and I think actually Ronda Rousey comes out.
Okay.
Right away.
Is she still in the cop car? In the back?
No.
She just comes in the back of the cop car.
No, I say like a Dexter
out.
Loomis. She's freaking up on the railing.
Talking about Dexter. Did you see that he left? Did you see that he left in Mrs. Car?
Yeah, I love it. It was hilarious.
That's good.
And then he returned to NXT. If people didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then he got arrested again.
Yeah. He'll eventually be allowed. Without being arrested.
I love this guy. He's hilarious. This is how they should have done DDP's stalker angle with Undertaker. This is beautiful.
It's honestly the look that he just gives.
He just doesn't. He just stares at you. It's hilarious.
Just looks at you.
I love it. Miz is freaking out. Yeah, it's great.
So Ronda Rousey pulls off a little Dexter Loomis.
Yeah.
And strangles Shayna Baszler. No. So yeah, we're all going Shayna there. Tony went Shayna.
Yeah.
Let's move on to. We'll do Edge and the Mysterios versus Judgment Day.
Okay.
Now, this is a good one. It's been built pretty well. We had a really good match. Edge, Priest. Ziggler's kind of been in the mix here. He's kind of taking his fights with Judgment Day. Maybe he has something to do with this match. Maybe he helps Edge and Mysterios.
Yeah.
Maybe he joins Judgment Day. Does a random switch on us.
I mean, why not?
I do like Ziggler's back though, picture and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. Even though he lost a bit here and there,
he has been losing. I like to see good matches.
Yeah. He's been there. He's pushing the young guys, which I think it's perfect. I think he'll get his time eventually.
Yeah.
But right now it looks good for him.
Judgment Day obviously doing really well themselves.
Surprising turnaround. All new theme songs. I don't think Rhea's got a new theme song. I don't think she had a match yet.
No, I don't think she's really had a match.
But Damian Priest has a new theme song.
Yep.
Finn Balor's theme song is kind of back. It's kind of mixed with a new kind of techno version. It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
But then there's a chance that Dom turns on his father here. So
I know.
I guess I could let you go first this time.
Well, this is tough because I can see both sides winning here. But I have to go Judgment Day. They got to keep building them up to be an unstoppable force. And I do think they get the help with Dominic Mysterio. I think how many times have I been calling it? I've been calling it for a while. They have to pull the trigger eventually. I think this is the time he screws. Especially it's perfect because Edge kept spearing him, and then the whole thing with Rhea Ripley. Maybe just it's enough for him, and he joins Judgment Day. Yeah, I think Judgment Day gets the win. Big help from Dominic Mysterio. The fact is, though, he won't interfere with Rey. He'll interfere with Edge. And then he'll be like, what the hell's your problem? And that's when he'll throw Rey Mysterio or punch Rey Mysterio in the face. And then I double shout out if he brings up anything to do with Eddie Guerrero and that child custody match. I would 10 out of 10 match. Best match of the night if he says something along the line like, you should have let me be with my real father, Eddie. I don't know, like something like that. Just boost it up there. It'd be amazing. Just bring it full circle.
All right. Yeah, I have to agree. Tony also had the exact same thing. Dom turns on his dad, and I think it's gonna happen here. I mean, they're kind of setting up, Ripley taking the kendo stick out of his hand pretty easily. Dom not really. He's shown signs that he's gonna turn, and I think it's gonna happen here. And Judgment Day will pick up the victory. So we all go the same thing again. Judgment Day via the same way. Yep. So
all of us want Rey Mysterio. I think we will get. There's some. There's some easy ones, and then there's gonna be some difficult ones.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's move on to Bianca Bliss Asuka versus Bayley Kai Sky. That's Dakota Kai and Io Sky, for those that don't know. This one was kind of built through the tag team championship, the women's tag titles, which
I like it.
Congratulations to Aaliyah and Gonzalez. Yeah. They actually won. I didn't see that coming, but they actually won.
It was a nice surprise.
Nothing on Sasha
nice
and Naomi though, Tyler.
I know. I think they'll come back eventually. I don't think it'll be this. I think next Raw, they'll come back.
Yeah.
Or maybe this. No, I don't think this Friday. Like, no offense, Friday Night SmackDown's good, but their flagship show Raw, I think that's the place they would have to come back. I guess who wants to go first on this one?
I will go. I'll let Tony go first. Okay.
Okay.
So Tony here. Tony goes with Bianca, Asuka, and Bliss over Sky, Bayley, Kai.
Wow. Any reasons?
No, didn't say any reasons. He didn't really say any reasons. He has like a few notes.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dom turns on dead. Yeah. Okay. So he goes them. No reasons. He probably thinks she's the best, fastest, smartest, quickest, anything you want to. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Strongest.
Well, see, I don't know, because I like this group with Bayley and Dakota Kai and Io Sky, but I can also see them losing and then, having those two split off from Bayley.
That quick? No.
I know, that's the thing. I don't think it
Not this quick.
Triple H made them together, so he wouldn't split it off this quick. It'd be different if it was Vince McMahon who created them.
Yeah.
So that's saying they're going to keep building them for now and keep Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky together, and they will win.
Okay.
Maybe this will give Alexa Bliss some time off TV to reinvent herself, because I know she's been talking about that. She wants to do that. And then split off Asuka and Bianca Belair, let them do their own things, right? Because Bianca's still the champion. So maybe with this win, I know we've seen it before, but maybe Bayley now gets the match. Bayley gets the pin on Bianca.
So you go on Bayley, Kai, Sky?
Yeah.
Okay.
BKS.
I am gonna join you and go Bayley, Kai, and Sky pick up the victory here. I think I think Bianca is fine to take an L here. If she takes an L, it has to be in a team match.
Yeah.
So this is the one to do it. I think that's a fair statement. So I'm gonna go. It doesn't make her look as bad because she's not gonna be the one that's pinned. She'll just lose, but she still has her championship, so it doesn't make her looking bad. It wasn't a one-on-one fight. Yeah. They're gonna save the one-on-one fight for the next pay-per-view between Bayley and Bianca. And
that's why I think Bayley gets that pin, just to build it up.
Yeah, exactly. We will then move on to Gunther versus Sheamus.
And I'm calling it right now. Match of the night. I think
that's what basically Anthony has said as well. Going to be a great match.
Yeah. The crowd's going to be behind these two. Well, obviously, both people from the UK.
Yeah.
Or I guess the whole country or continent of Europe.
Yeah.
Famous Ireland. I think Walter's from Austria, right? I'm pretty sure. Or Gunther's from Austria.
He's somewhere in Europe either way, so.
Yeah, Austrian. He's Austrian.
Yeah.
So it's be a good match. Obviously, you got Ludwig, and then you obviously got Rich Holland and Butch.
Which is
very interesting. So
Tony goes with Gunther over Sheamus. Going to be a great match, though.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
But I want to say something. I think with this match, I think Butch breaks off of
becomes
Sheamus.
Pete Dunne.
Well, I don't know Pete Dunne. It'd be nice to bring back Pete Dunne.
He was wearing his Pete Dunne outfit, though.
Yeah, he was. But I think he breaks off of this during the pay-per-view because there's going to be two of them.
Yeah.
Right? And, he's going to be like, I don't want to be a part of this. And he's going to dip. And be a signal. And hopefully we bring back Pete Dunne. Be nice. And then, but I think Butch is done. He's going to leave at some point in the match. Whether it be Sheamus telling him to do this. He's just going to get fed up and leave.
Fair enough.
Know how he does it. And then Gunther with that will win.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm going Gunther. This is
Gunther's first title defense on a pay-per-view.
First IC title defense on a pay-per-view in over since last WrestleMania. Not the past one, the one before that one.
I'm so happy. So
and
this
that's
should be
stupid.
There's a lot of
Biggie and Apollo. Anyways.
Yeah. So right now the bar's set low. So anything better than that is good.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that the US title's not on here, but I'm also happy how they've been using it on Raw. So I'm kind of okay with that. Always defending it each week, except for the 1 week where we were in Raw.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see Bobby Roode back then, but it is what it is. I would have loved to see Bobby Roode.
I'd love to see it there. All right, we'll move on to Matt Riddle versus Seth frickin' Rollins. Like we've kind of briefly talked, the best feud in Tyler's eyes for the year. Yeah. It definitely is up there for me. It's definitely been a great feud. They surprised me with that talking segment last night. I didn't
think it would get that heated. Like that.
No, I definitely didn't. And
which is good signs to see from Triple H. So I was talking about Triple H showing that, hey, look, we can bring real element to this, which is something that people were asking for, right? And you notice this is what's different from the WWE style and the AEW style. The AEW style still comes from a lot of the indie style of wrestling, right?
Yeah.
A lot of blood and a lot of that. WWE still can do their thing without the blood. Like, obviously, they're going to bleed when the moment is right. I think you'll see a bit of blood here and there when the moment calls for it. But I'm saying, like, a Jon Moxley match. I love Jon Moxley. He's jokes wrestler, but he bleeds mostly every match.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably bleed eventually in his next match. But that's being said, Riddle and Seth Rollins, this is the WWE style of it, building it like this and having a good match. And that's why it's good for fans that now WWE is on their game with AEW. Because now you got two different brands to watch, the AEW or the WWE style.
Yeah.
So it's good.
This is going to be another match that's going to be really good, I think.
I think this is going to be less technical. I think people are expecting technical. I think this is not going to be technical.
I think of how it's been built up. We think it's going to be technical, but this is going to be an all-out brawl.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to brawl.
When they were on Raw.
Yeah, they brawled.
I'm actually upset this isn't a no-sanction match.
They might make it that. They might.
Like, no stipulation on it right now.
They might do it. They might. So... this one's close because, Rollins says, once I'm done with you, I'm going for the Universal Championship. I'm going for that. Okay. This is a close one. Tony has went Seth Rollins.
Ooh.
Write him down for that. The thing is, Riddle wins. He goes for the title. Rollins wins. He goes for the title. But, see, I have another prediction for the Drew Roman match.
Okay. So you're going to leave this?
No.
Okay.
Crap. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first because I already have my decision.
Okay.
It's tough. It is tough. But I think of like this. Riddle's lost too much these last couple of months.
Riddle.
I'm going with Riddle. It's a tough one because Seth as well as lost, but I think
Seth has lost a lot.
I know that's the issue, but I mean, look at the people he's lost to, right? Like Cody Rhodes. He obviously building him. Seth Rollins will get his moment. I do believe that, but I mean, Matt Riddle.
I have my set prediction and I'm going before you. I am going before you. For the Drew Roman one.
Oh, no.
I'm going before you.
No.
Yes.
Okay, you might have the same ideas.
Yeah, I do. So.
Why can't I go first?
No, because I have a whole thing. I'm going Seth Rollins for this match.
Okay.
Because I just like Rollins a lot. And all respect to Riddle. If Riddle wins, good for him. It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
Now, Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns, undisputed championship. That's both titles. So, Tony decided to say Drew beats Roman, maybe for one of the belts somehow. I don't know how that's gonna happen because I don't think that's gonna happen. But either way, he put Drew beats Roman. So I'm putting him as Drew beats Roman. Now he says for one of the titles. So I don't know. He may get, if he gets that right, I think he wins the pay-per-view.
What I'm assuming he's going with here is that I'm just going off what he's thinking. Theory comes in, tries to cash in for one title, and then Drew technically beats him for that title. That's the only way I can see it happening. Would Triple H do that? Don't think so, but I'm very curious.
Yeah.
This thought. I wish he was here to explain his thought process on that.
I know. I wish so.
Because that's the only one I'm thinking of. That's how he does it.
So, I'm going quickly. Roman wins this match.
Yeah.
Because Karrion Kross.
Oh, yeah.
Ruins it for Drew. So that thing's over. Karrion Kross is left. Drew's gone. He's on the side. And then Roman's like, he's celebrating, and then the lights go out.
You're gonna steal my prediction. You're really gonna steal my prediction. You're gonna steal my prediction. You're really gonna steal my prediction.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Then you chalk me down
Bray
for that
Wyatt.
as well. No, actually, you know what? No, you know how we do it different? I don't think Karrion Kross comes and helps him. I think Drew just loses.
Okay.
And guess what?
Yeah.
So you have Karrion Kross. I don't. But I do think
That's not part of my prediction. My prediction is Roman Reigns still wins. So...
Yeah, I do too. I believe Roman Reigns still wins. Actually, no. No, I'm switching it up.
What? Drew wins? Are you kidding me?
Drew wins. Bray Wyatt returns still, though.
Oh, gosh.
Drew's going to get the win. He has to get his win. He's gotta.
No.
I don't think so. I want to switch it up here. I do think Bray Wyatt returns too.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the call. That's one. That's so dirty.
This is why I did it.
All right.
Well,
that's the.
Those are our Clash of the Castle predictions.
Yeah.
We will now move on to the Sunday pay-per-view, which is All Out for AEW, and yeah.
Can't wait to get into that.
All right, so let's get into All Out for this Sunday for the AEW pay-per-view. But before we get into that, I just want to say, you and Tony are not acknowledging Roman Reigns.
Look. I just think
you're betting against Roman Reigns. I'm just saying right now.
I'm just saying this.
No way
I'm just saying
that man is losing his titles right now.
I'm just saying this. We're talking about Triple H and NXT guys and all this. Technically, Drew's an NXT guy. Roman's not. I think he pulls the trigger. Roman's holding long enough. He's carried that company on his back. With that crowd there, and the way that Roman's been dominating every week, I think it's time for a new tribal chief, head of the table. And that will be when he comes back and plays Broken Dreams. That is Drew McIntyre.
He's not coming back and playing Broken Dreams.
Yes, he is. I guarantee you. It's going to be a part of his song.
I don't know
Maybe
about
it's
that.
a new song mixed.
Maybe. Yeah, I just have to put that out there. You guys are both going against Roman Reigns. I'm taking my boy,
I am.
the tribal chief, the head of the table. Shout out to Roman Reigns. See, he would approve this podcast because of what I'm doing.
Terrible decision.
Anyways, All Out 2022. The pay-per-view that currently does not have the AEW World Championship on the card because of Tony Khan's dumb booking. So,
yep.
Let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
Currently we have 9 matches on the card. Again, could have been 10 if they, let's do Jade Cargill versus Athena for that TBS championship. I think this is pretty simple here.
Yeah.
I'm going Jade. So.
Okay. Who's Tony go with?
Jade.
I go with Athena.
And you go with Athena. There it is. See, this is
the prediction.
This is where Tyler makes it or breaks it here. It's just, I don't know, man.
Look.
Interesting predictions coming from Tyler on this one, I think.
She's holding it long enough. Need a new face. I think Athena's it.
I swear to get this one right.
Hey, look, I got Cesaro right. Everyone didn't think I would get Claudio right. And I got him the win.
It's true. It is true.
That was the greatest prediction of the year so far for me.
Alright. I thought that was an easy sweep for Jade, but okay. Tyler goes Athena. Right off the bat, he just goes off the charts there. All right,
yeah, gotta start big.
Let's move on to what could be the dark horse match. I think could be really good. It's Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. You know, the team that used to be now broken apart, going one-on-one against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is gonna be a good match. Tony, I think, went Starks over Hobbs.
Yeah.
Did you want to say your prediction here?
Oh yeah, I agree with it. I feel like they're trying to build Ricky Starks into something. So yeah, I go with Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm going Ricky Starks.
There's the sweep.
There's the sweep. There's the one sweep. I mean, it could be multiple sweeps, but
I feel like there might be a couple of multiple.
There's definitely going to be a few different thoughts on this one, I think, here. But so those matches are quickly done off the match card. Let's go to let's do a little bit of Jungle Boy and Christian. Really been good build up. Jungle Boy got his hands on Christian before. Yeah. Christian's obviously still up to his antics.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, what could happen tomorrow? They could do one more thing. Between the two. They should do a contract signing for like an unsanctioned match.
Yeah, this is another match that should be have some type of stipulation. It might. You never know.
Might. You never know, right? Maybe something happens and sets up for the title picture tomorrow. Who knows? For that, but obviously we don't know yet. We can't predict that, unfortunately. But Jungle Boy Christian. I'm going Jungle Boy. I think this makes sense. There's no. Yeah. I don't think there's any chance that Christian wins this.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with this. I think, and it seems like they're trying to push Jungle Boy as a singles competitor right now, and it's kind of stupid to do that and then have him lose against Christian. I think Christian right now is the perfect type of person, since MJF's gone, is to be it's the perfect character to be the heel to help the babyface move closer to the main picture. I think the main event. I think this is perfect for Christian. So I do agree. I think he goes against Jungle Boy.
Fair enough. Let's do this match that I'm not sure if it's actually gonna happen. I've seen it somewhere that it's gonna happen. It's the Casino Ladder match. Now this is the one where the
I thought you would want to say this to the end.
No.
Okay.
I'm saving the trios for the end. But
fair enough, actually, that's a good point. That's the one.
Casino match here, and the winner gets a future AEW World Championship match. All right. Now, we don't know any of the competitors yet.
Yep.
I don't even know if it's legitimately happening or not, but if it is to happen, we're just gonna predict our winner, our straight up winner. So this is like, this is pretty much a tiebreaker, but honestly should be a backup tiebreaker because we may not even get this right. So
I would say this is our backup tiebreaker. If our tiebreaker doesn't work for some reason.
Yeah. Our tiebreaker may be the trios titles, but anyways. Yeah. We'll do so Tony, I'll let Tony go first because he just showed me his answer. So he thinks Miro will win this ladder match.
Okay, that's interesting. I was thinking that he was not happy.
I gotta think still here quickly. I have a few.
I do too. I want you to go first.
You want me to go first? Of great.
Yeah, because I have a few in my head, and I don't want to take yours.
Well, no, I want to make sure we all go different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to make sure, like, which way you go.
My problem is Darby had that battle royale for that championship match, that possible one, and Brody King won that. And then obviously Darby lost. He didn't get that chance for the title. So there's a chance that Darby does this.
That'd be very interesting, though.
Or
Moxley versus Darby Allin.
I'm thinking another guy. I'm trying to think who's not on the card right now. He went Miro. Crap.
Miro is a great guess because
that is a good guess.
He's not happy with the company right now. He's thinking about leaving when his contract's up. Why not give him this? to make him stay. Does he win? Maybe. He was a pretty good TNT champion.
He was. He definitely was. It's really between Darby and Malachi Black for me.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know what? I'm just gonna go Darby.
Ooh.
And yeah.
See, I gotta build this up a bit. I had a couple people in mind as well, Obviously, a couple of you guys mentioned Darby Allin, Miro. I was thinking Andrade, maybe he comes, maybe he's in the title. Malachi Black, one guy you mentioned. Maybe Brody King comes in.
It goes for another one though.
Yeah.
Maybe
goes for another one. Then I thought long shots. I thought Grisham, maybe. Hey, you know what? ROH is done for you. Come to AEW. Grisham, come for that. Then I thought Adam Cole's probably close to being done his concussion. Right? He could come, steal it. But the guy I'm going with is MJF. This is where he returns. And he wins it. And
that's actually probably the smartest one.
MJF, baby. This is perfect for him. This is up his alley.
I think you failed one.
Come in, and he won't come. He'll come in like.
I didn't think of that.
I didn't think of that. During the match, he'll come in and steal it. He won't wrestle a lot, but he'll come in during the match and take it and steal it.
And when he comes, do you think he just walks out of any music and see if any fans see him?
No. I think he surprises everyone. Just hops over the barricade. I don't think the music plays.
I think if he were to come back, I want him to walk out on stage, just walk out.
You know what? No, actually, if he comes back, I want his music. I want everyone to be like knocked out. I want his music to play, and I want him to confidently walk in that ring, step up on the stairs, wipe his feet on the mat, enter the ring, and just climb up and take it. Just so confidently because no one can stop him. That's how I would want him to return. MJF is my pick.
That's actually a really good pick, and you might. Now I'm thinking about it, you probably got this one correct. This may not even be a tiebreaker. This might just be a legit win for you.
Take it. I know. I was surprised. That's why I was worried because before the show, you're like, Tony's gonna go first. So I was like, oh shoot, Tony might take it.
I didn't think of him, and there's obviously the Punk and that's not in the card right now, but I have a feeling they do a segment, and I think that's where MJF would come back. But
true.
This is a future world title match. Mm-hmm. It's kind of lining up MJF now, the more I think of it. But we'll see. I do have a question for you, though.
Yeah. A question. I don't think it happens. CM Punk comes and takes that. He wins it. Do you think that's just a slap to the face to the whole, first off, Casino Battle Royale thing, and number two, their whole feud they just had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. My biggest concern, they pulled that stunt. Because they're trying to scramble up that disaster they did.
Well, what Tony has said is, if it's Punk versus Mox, Punk will win, but he turns heel.
Okay, it's not a good idea to state that out loud. As a promoter, you don't want to. That's like us watching. That's like if the Shield was to turn and him say, Triple H says, "Oh yes, Seth Rollins going to turn on the Shield tonight." It would have made it less impactful. So, not the greatest idea to state what you have in mind. Maybe you're just joshing. Maybe he's just throwing us for a loop. Hopefully that's what's happening. But I don't know. I gotta hope that. I think MVS. That's my guy.
Yeah. Let's move on to the Swerve in Our Glory versus Acclaimed tag team match for those tag titles. I'm going Swerve in Our Glory.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think these guys they gotta keep running with it.
Yeah.
I don't like the Acclaim at all. Anyways, he's kind of.
They're all right, but yeah, no, I like.
I hope they are on a Dynamite though when they come to Toronto, because I like to hear the raffle they have about Toronto.
Yeah, fair enough.
Guarantee you they're gonna mention the Maple Leafs or the Raptors.
Yeah, probably.
100%. Probably talk about, because they're technically the heels, right? They're heel, so they'll probably talk about how the Maple Leafs never won a championship in like 50 years or something.
And I'll chill again, just like I did for her.
It's the typical. Oh, we're in Toronto. Let's just bash the Maple Leafs. It's effective. Everyone doesn't like it, but it's hilarious.
I love
it.
It's
jokes.
we'll move on to now the Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal, Chris Sabin, and Shelley fight. It's something Shelley.
Alex Shelley?
Alex Shelley, yes.
Is this Motor Machine? Yeah, this is Motor City Machine
Motor
Gun.
City Machine Guns, yes.
This is weird.
Yeah, I mean, Jay Lethal's just got his buddies from different companies.
I'm assuming MCM is feuding with FTR, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how this match is working. And then Wardlow and obviously Jay Lethal are kind of bumping heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, so far the only differences so far are the Jade and Athena match and this casino ladder match that may or may not happen. But
yeah.
I think this is another clean sweep.
Yeah.
It's only
Wardlow.
a few matches here that I think are going to be different.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm going Wardlow FTR. There's no way. There's no way Jay. But now that I think of it, it's not for the titles. It's not for any of the titles. So if they lose,
it continues feuds.
But do I really want this to continue? I don't want it to continue. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I know it's kind of.
I'm not a huge fan of Jay Lethal, to be honest.
I am a huge fan of Jay Lethal. I just don't think this is a good feud for him.
I've seen his stuff behind the scenes. Like, he's funny and all. Like, he is funny. He does really good impressions of like wrestlers.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm like a huge fan of him.
No, that's fair. I do like Jay Lethal. But this is one of his lackluster feud in my opinion. It's just nothing. I'm not buying it. Nah. I don't know. It's just Wardlow not into it. If someone's not, it feels like someone's not into it. It doesn't even like Tony Khan might not be into this feud. It's just like one of those. It happens especially with the mid card title. You know, we've seen it a bunch of times. The feud's just nothing. It's just not. No one's getting behind it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe fans love this. But I don't think they're getting much of a good reaction. That being said, I think it needs to end.
Yeah.
Maybe a win this Sunday, and then a title match for Jay Lethal, then him just gets washed or he loses, whatever, and then move on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Something like that, quick. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I go Wardlow.
I'm assuming Tony also went Wardlow and FTR.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. More
let's do Tony Storm versus Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
This is for the interim AEW Women's Championship because Thunder Rosa is hurt, cannot compete. So this is a good match.
Really
Fatal 4-way. There's, in my opinion, 2 people that can win this match.
Me too. I agree.
The other 2, not so as much. But hey, if they did it, big shock, and shout out to AEW for that one, because if they do it, good. So, I think this match is between Tony Storm and Britt Baker.
Yeah, easy.
Tony went Tony Storm.
Interesting.
I think he did it because Tony. So
yeah,
he hopped on the Tony train. Yeah, supporting a fellow Tony. So interesting pick there from him. I can see it happening. It's just tough because I think Britt Baker is the perfect women's champion. She can talk, she can wrestle. It's all you need. Thunder Rosa can wrestle. Her talking's kind of eh.
She needs a manager, I think.
Yeah. Tony Storm can do a little bit of both. She's good wrestling. And her talking's not as bad as Thunder Rosa, but it's not great. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm going to go different here, and I'm going to go Britt Baker. I got to change it up. I got to go for that title. I got to have multiple chances for that title. So, the title I never truly deserve to lose, but it's okay.
This is interesting. I'm agreement on both sides. I think Tony Storm, she's been having a rough time. She deserves it. But Britt Baker coming off the Owen Classic win, and now, like I said, she's probably the best woman wrestler in the world right now, in my opinion, and probably the best women's champion in AEW, even over Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
That being said, Do we really want to see Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker again? I don't.
But we've seen Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa.
I know. Either way, it sucks because they're going to have to face again. That being said, I think AEW pushes their chips all in on Toni Storm. It's a tough one. I'm going back. This is the match. Honestly, out of all the matches where I was like, yeah, this is easy, this has been the one where I'm going back and forth on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is it.
All right. See, I like it. We change it up. I'm riding solo on Britt Baker. You guys are both going Toni Storm. So, I had to change it up there. We have 2 more matches left. We'll do this one first. It's probably going to be the best match of the night.
Very technical match.
Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon versus Lionheart, Chris Jericho. They're going all the way back to the Stu Hart dungeon talks. They're bringing this back. This is gonna be very technical. Danielson's coming back for revenge on Jericho, and Jericho obviously being the sports entertainer he is, proving that he knows more wrestling than Danielson, and he's a better wrestler overall. But he's still a sports entertainer.
Yeah. So, I hope that tomorrow night we see the list of wrestling holds upgraded, because he did this with Dean Malenko, where he brought out 100 or
1,000 lists, yeah.
1,001 wrestling holds. I hope he brings it up, and I hope it's a bit longer. That'd be fun. This is a tough one, because there's also kind of a one of the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society members kind of swaying in between, right? I remember correctly.
Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Who's another amazing wrestler. Amazing.
I will go with Bryan Danielson, and then Garcia joins the Combat Liverpool Club thing. Blackpool
Combat Club?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought you were going to go Jericho. I really thought you were going to go Jericho.
No. I know, Jericho's my favorite wrestler of all time, but I just don't see him winning this.
I know. I thought you were really going to go with him, though, because I can safely go Danielson, but I still have to go Danielson.
Who's Tony going with?
He's going with Danielson.
Oh, wow.
That's why I was kind of like, I can safely go Danielson, not...
Yeah.
Another clean sweep.
Which actually, that one surprised me a bit. I thought someone would throw the wrench in there.
Yeah. I mean, I did that one of the other pay-per-views with Jericho, or it was another wrestler, and I got it completely right. And you guys got it wrong.
I did it with Eddie Kingston, and they got it completely wrong.
Yeah. that was how you lost.
That was the pay-per-view. Yeah.
That was the one that lost you the title. So
I know, I had it in my hand.
I mean, it's okay. You don't have to worry about Eddie, because Eddie is suspended. Ooh.
Thank God.
Actually, I hate him. I'll straight up say it. I don't like Eddie Kingston. I think he's garbage.
Wrestler,
I think he's garbage.
He's not a good wrestler. He sucks.
He's not a good wrestler, and his character sucks.
His character, I don't even know what his character is.
No.
Probably the big match of the night.
Big match of the night. My main event. Mm-hmm. If it's not the main event, Danielson's got to be the main event, because there's no world title match yet again. So
that'd be interesting if that was the main event. Danielson versus Jericho.
It's a really good classic match.
But here's the thing: if they were like, okay, I want to go back to this title match. If AEW, what's it called? If AEW's only reason why to make that title happen was so they can have the World Trios titles as the main event, just Tony Khan quit, because it doesn't matter. You could have put that as your you could have put the heavyweight champion as your mid match and have the roof come alive and then ride that wave to that match. But
yeah,
that's all I have to say. All right, so we got to talk about the tournament.
Yes. So there's still obviously the semis, which is happening tomorrow night. It's gonna be a great match. The Dynamite is what they're calling Dynamite Final. So United Empire, Will Ospreay in the Aussie Open, which is Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher, versus the Elite. Actually, that way, Elite. There it is.
Which should be a great match.
This is going to be a great match. And I want to say the Will Ospreay and Aussie Open match was actually given 5 stars.
Really? I mean, that's surprised.
It was amazing. Did you see the whole part of the match kind of early on where Will Ospreay and I think it was Ray Phoenix went back and forth with each other for like over a minute or two.
Yeah.
Like reversing everything. Back and forth. Crazy. That was great. This is gonna be a great match because obviously Kenny and Will Ospreay have heat on each other. I don't know if you saw that little AEW on YouTube. They went at each other. They went in for real. I think they legitimately don't like each other.
No, they really don't. I think they don't. I think there's some true heat there.
I mean, Kenny's like, no hate, just love, but there's something going on.
For sure.
And then on the other side, what would be the Rampage final is what they're probably going to call it. It's the Dark Order, so Mr. Silver and Reynolds. And I think it's number 10. I think Preston, I think it's number 10. Yeah. Versus Best Friends, so Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta. Two really good caliber matches here for this week coming up for AEW. For the Rampage final, I'm going Dark Order moves on.
Yep.
And for the Dynamite final tomorrow night, I'm going the Elite moves on.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I agree with that for 100%.
And Tony also agrees with that one.
Yeah, it makes the most sense. It's building up to this moment. I think I called it way back when this started that these two would face each other.
The Will Ospreay thing, that's going to be really close.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And maybe Will even interferes at the pay-per-view. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still thinking how I'd run this through. Yeah. But so all our finals, and hey, we may get this wrong, and then our finals are screwed. This whole match is just done. Yeah. But I think we got it right for the finals for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, we have to.
So
I hope so because this goes into my prediction.
Yeah. Elite versus Dark Order for those titles at the pay-per-view. Tyler.
All right.
Floor is yours.
This is going to be a long match. 25 minutes, nearly 30-minute match, I think.
Oh, I think at least 30.
They got to give it
It's a trios.
Yeah, it's got to give it time.
It's not a tag team. Yeah. It's a trios, so they can do a lot.
You also got to realize your Hangman's still there. He's by his corner. Young Bucks, everything. So they're going to go back and forth. Eventually, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, the Elite, will win 1, 2, 3. The confetti falling, everything. The Dark Order gets up. And, Adam Page, also their Hangman. They're shaking hands because it was a great match, right? And they have the titles they're celebrating. And they leave the ring, right? The Dark Order, right? And they're clapping and cheering for him from the crowd or from the back. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly come out, attack them, beat them up. The Elite.
Oh, the Elite. Okay, not the Dark Order. Okay.
No, beat them up. This is where it gets interesting, right? The Dark Order starts walking away. Hangman wants to go help, right? But then he commits and joins the Dark Order and becomes heel and walks out on Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Would that be a heel turn, though?
I think so, because the crowd would expect him to go help their friends. Then they would explain it later on Wednesday why he did. Like, obviously.
I don't know if that's a legit heel turn. I can see some fans being like, "Wow," and being like, "Boo," and everything, but I don't think that's a legit heel turn, in my opinion.
I feel like it would be a heel turn, just because it's a simple heel turn. It's not like crazy where he gonna join them, but yeah. I feel like on Dynamite he will then explain to him, like, he will go full heel then.
Interesting.
So basically, yeah, that's my prediction.
But I don't know. I don't want the Dark Order to be heels. That's the thing.
I know, but I just can't, unless they just completely leave and then that happens. I mean, either way, but I like to see the Dark Order heel. Go back to your original gimmick. Been kind of no offense, it's been kind of a joke since Brody Lee's passing, and that sucks. Because this team shouldn't be a joke. It should be he had his basically Wyatt family in his hands.
Yeah.
And then AEW dropped the ball with it. I think this team should be a heel. I know a lot of them probably don't want to be heel, but I don't know. Brody Lee was a heel. Like, they made it a heel, but they made it fun.
Yeah.
I think they could do that again with Adam Page.
Fair enough. So you go Elite.
I go with Elite, and then later get attacked. Big prediction for me.
Yeah, see, that's more my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going that way. But so Tony goes Dark Order wins the trio titles.
Woo!
Yeah,
I like that.
Because Adam Cole interferes with the Omega match, like that with Omega and stuff.
I get that.
He doesn't interfere after; he interferes in between, and then they pick up the victory.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
That's why Dark Order wins for him, and then that makes me want to go with you. So I think now that we've kind of said Adam Cole interfering.
Yeah. Kind of brings it in. He has to.
That's more of a tiebreaker than who wins this fight.
If Adam Cole interferes, so are you going with no interference from Adam Cole at all?
No. Does he interfere during the match or after the match?
Well, I have after.
And Tony has in the middle, so I had to go something different.
He's going to attack him before. Well, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea if you pull
that's awful.
If you pull that off, I will give you those titles. Everything happened.
So I have 2 ideas now.
We have to go with one.
I know.
Do you want to risk it for the biscuits, or do you want to?
This is such a dumb idea.
Do it. You never know. You could get a Claudio moment.
Let me talk to my.
Okay, you want to hear? You want to hear it out? Yeah. Okay.
And then, yeah. Okay.
You'll make your
prediction.
Then
I'll tell you my.
I'll say this right now. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, Plan A. Mid-match. Oh crap! I didn't think this one through. I literally just came up with this on my head. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Mid-match, Will Ospreay comes, tries to take out Kenny. Kenny, being the smarter guy, takes him out because he's like, you get the whole story. Kenny brought him into the heavyweight scene. Will's like, I'm better than you, but then he learns the hard way. He gets a beating, and then Kenny's like, finally, I'm done with him. And then actually, Adam Cole comes. He's like, holy crap, are you kidding me? But it'll be really close by. Like, I think Kenny will win, they'll win, and then Adam Cole will come out instantly and be like, what the heck, man, I couldn't even. So that's my plan. I go with.
So no time for celebrations.
I kind of go with you.
All right.
On that, but now I gotta go legitimate, and this is my long shot because I can't choose either one. So it's before it happens. Kenny gets attacked, and he will be. No one will know what happened until the following Dynamite.
Kevin dropped the ball.
What?
Okay, go. That's not what I thought you were gonna do. If you were gonna do that, you would pull the trigger and get rid of Dark Order.
No.
Okay.
So
I set you up.
No.
You had the road set and you went. No, you turned.
I have a different one.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
We don't know who attacked Kenny. Young Bucks are in the doctor room. They can he compete? Can Kenny compete? And they're like, no, he can't.
His shoulder's messed up. Gotcha.
The Bucks. Kenny's like, damn it, man. We had the chance. We were gonna win. And Kenny's like, they're all depressed and everything.
Hangman joins.
Yes, Hangman joins the Elite.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hangman joins the Elite, but Brandon Cutler has to be part of this match for some of it.
Okay.
But Hangman turns on the Dark Order.
Wow.
And joins the Elite, and the Elite win.
Wow. Okay, so
that kind of I don't know what happens with Kenny and Hangman, but yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off you here. Maybe we find out Hangman takes out Kenny. He was the reason why.
Okay, maybe that.
He's the reason why he took.
But then what happens to Kenny? That's awful.
No, then they'll feud. Then the Young Bucks will be in a difficult decision. I mean, Kenny. Kenny. He attacked Kenny, but he helped us win. That without him, we wouldn't be champions. They start going back to their old thinking ways. And that's when Adam Cole comes in and beats everyone up. No.
I think legitimately you've got this one right. Like the fall prediction.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine's not right.
I respect it. I mean, your other one was kind of crazy. Will Ospreay comes out and he gets his ass kicked, and then Adam Cole comes out and kicks Kenny. That's very interesting. But I like that long shot you got there.
Hangman joins because
Joins the Elite.
Omega hurt again. I don't know. That's my thing, and I.
Oh, wow, he's.
I had to go different because that's a tiebreaker. It has to be different.
Yeah.
Don't think that's gonna be right, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Because I still got the Elite winning.
So yeah, that's the thing. Here's the thing.
Point.
As of right now, our prediction of who interferes is our backup one in case the Casino Battle Royale doesn't happen.
Or vice versa. Yeah.
No, because if the Casino Battle Royale happens, that's the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
If it does happen, that's now in the head, right? Like.
Yeah.
I feel
that
like
would be the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't happen, or if it comes down that it's really tight between us, and they need another backup, this is their backup.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
So there we go.
Title on the line, going 10-0 last time. I don't know
how we did that, but whatever. I think I just got some insiders.
You were too hyped with the Brock Lesnar toy thing. That really threw you off. It was a misprint. Gus.
Don't get in. San Diego Comic-Con screwed me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
San Diego Comic-Con screwed Kevin out of the title.
Anyways, that is our massive episode here. We did Clash of the Castle, and now we did All Out. It all goes down this Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, I mean, we'll see who walks out. There could be a champion for a day, and then a loser the next, and then a new winner. So who knows?
Or someone can retain the title.
Tony could be legit Roman Reigns of this podcast and win it all.
Yeah, pin us and stack us there with the.
Yeah, that's like Mania, and we have to get a new logo. Make it the WrestleMania 37 one. Or 36, where Roman pinned both. Yeah, and Roman. Yeah. But until next week, I guess, for the next episode, It is time to ring the bell, Tyler.
Ding, 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 ding.
And we'll catch you in the next one.